Welcome back. My name is Jacob,
Hello.
aka Star Wars Collective, and this is the Hyperspace Hangout, episode number 8. I'm joined with a very special guest, my friend Troy, aka TroyWarsHere. What's up, Troy? How you doing tonight,
What's up,
man?
Jacob? What's up, everyone?
Right on. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Troy, dude, thank you so much for being here right after work. Everyone he got off work and came straight to the show. So we're going to talk Star Wars and get into some action figures tonight. And I can't wait. Everyone, again, welcome to the Hyperspace Hangout live stream. Thank you to those who are tuning in while the stream is live. Also, much gratitude to those who are catching the replay. Don't forget to smash like the video, everyone, and drop a comment if you can while you're here. Let's go ahead and say what's up to the live chat. We got Stone Mando. Yo, LFG, two awesome people tonight. Hell yeah, Stone. We got Gen X Brian. I'll have to catch the replay. Way too late on a work night for this old guy. We got Stoned in here. He says, let's go. We got Mama Mando. She says, hey. Stone, what up, Troy and Jacob? Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Thank you, Stone. Hope you're having a great one as well, my man.
What's up,
We also got Unc Doug in the chat. Doug. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Connor in here. Hey guys, hope everyone's doing great. Yep. Dope jacket, Troy. Indeed, I was looking at that pre-show. Got all the Star Wars stuff, logos and pictures and stuff like that. We got Landspeeder Luke in here. What's up, Landspeeder Luke? How's it going, man? Right on. And then we got Eternal Mother. Hello, Mama. Hope you're having a good one so far tonight. And yeah, right on. We got some cool people in the chat tonight. We're going to go over some fun stuff. But first of all, first things first, Troy, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into collecting?
Oh, okay. Well, hello there. My name's Troy, and I got into collecting earlier in life when I was a kid. But, as you get older, you get rid of your toys and things happen and you mature up, you go through high school and all that. But luckily, I came back to it around 3 years ago. I started collecting again, and I picked up my first 2 figures in a local mall I live by. And from there, it just blew up, and I started checking out, collection videos and everything like that. And that's how I found Out of the Basement. And then I found Monday Night Figure Ball, you and Cody. And ever since then, I've just been going crazy. I mean, I slowed down a little bit this year because I was going ham those first 2 years, but for the most part, I went crazy when I first started collecting, and I'm 112 Star Wars figures. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And do you remember what your first figures back were when you got back into it?
Yeah, it was R2D2 and C3PO. Because as a kid, I had the 3.75 inch ones. But that's all I had was just R2, C3PO, and I think I had like a Vader or something. And I remember just playing with those. And then I'd go over to like my cousin's house when I was a kid, and he'd play with his, and we'd have like a big battles and stuff. You know how it goes when you're a kid.
Of course, absolutely, dude. You got your favorites. Some buddies are into like Vader and Luke and Han. Some buddies are into like troopers and stuff like that. So, and were they Black Series figures?
That I first got into.
That you got back into, like C3PO and R2. Were they Black Series or?
Yeah. Okay. They were Black Series. Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't get into imports until maybe actually only like about a year ago. So everything was strictly Black Series when I first started collecting.
Nice, right on. Landspeeder Luke says those are my first 2 Black Series as well. That's awesome. Classic, good ones. Yeah, absolutely. Main characters. We got Dusty Trooper in here. What's up, guys? What's going on, Dusty Trooper? Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for dropping by tonight. You got Mama Mando says those are 2 great ones. Absolutely classic. Everybody's saying what's up to each other in the chat. So right on, dude. Nice. Well, everyone, we are going to not waste any time and get right into it. We have the Hyperspace Hangout episode 8 Rebel recap, where we go over some of the latest action figure news in the Star Wars universe, Black Series hot toys. We're going to get into all that plus more tonight, imports. So first thing is first, we are going to start the... Sorry, get my screen sharing going, everyone. And everything's out of order.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. There we go.
I'm still so bad at I gotta see where the chat is. Oh, I see now.
Yeah, you should be able to type back as well, type comments back and stuff. So first thing is first, everyone, we have the new Black Series. It's not necessarily new, it's just a new pack. It's a 2-pack re-release of the Shore Trooper and the Death Trooper. Now, these are 2 figures that are from the newer Disney media side of Star Wars. The Death Trooper was really cool. Released by Disney. That's kind of one of their cooler trooper designs that they've put out. Troy, do you have these figures here that we're showing on screen?
Yeah, I do. I have both of these.
Nice. Okay,
Actually,
cool.
yeah, I have multiple of the Shore Trooper. I have 2 Death Troopers.
2 Death Troopers. Nice. So I'm guessing this is, since you already own this, you're not going to end up picking this up unless you're army building.
Right. Yeah, that's a pass for me. I'm not really army building too much lately just because I'm trying to save space on the shelves.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah. And by the way, everyone, Troy, I have his link in the description. Go check out his YouTube channel. He just posted his first YouTube short, and hopefully we'll be getting a TroyWarsHere YouTube room tour soon, a collection room tour.
Yes, I'm planning on it. Thank you, bro.
Nice, dude. Absolutely. So this is probably going to be a pickup for me just because I do not have either of these figures. I have the 2 Death Trooper Ahsoka zombie Death Troopers on pre-order, but I do need a classic Death Trooper for sure. I mean, it's pretty cool. So next up we have is Clone Lieutenant Gale from the Revenge of the Sith line. This is a newer figure as far as the helmet goes. I couldn't exactly tell you what the difference is. I believe it's the frown is more screen accurate on the figure here. So a little bit of a newer sculpt here for the helmet, but it is on the 3.0 clone body. So it's got great articulation. It's got the floating knee pads, I believe it's what it's called. It's got the bicep swivel. So overall, really cool figure. Troy, are you in on one of these guys here?
Yeah, I picked him up. That new body.
You did pick him up.
Body, yeah. I'm like in on all of them. They're just so good. They're so fun to pose.
They're so fun to play with and pose. The only clone that I have, actually I have 2. It's the Gree and the Phase 1 on the 3.0, and it's fire. Love it. So this I didn't pick up yet. I believe it's still for pre-order. You can get it on Big Bad Toy Store. However, it is sold out on Hasbro Pulse, unfortunately. Troy, where did you pre-order this from?
I got it on Amazon.
On Amazon, and did you pay $24.99?
What did I pay? It might have either been that or $27.99. I forget.
27.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Nice.
Right.
Overall, a really good figure. Now it is up, and we'll get into this a little bit later. It's gone up in price, unfortunately. So, yeah, it has. So you can still get it on Big Bad and Amazon, I believe, but it is sold out on Hasbro Pulse. Another one that's sold out on Hasbro Pulse is the Sand Trooper. Oh, wow, and this it's already sold out, man. What do you think of that?
I mean, he looks good. I know Coffee was saying that it looked like the cake frosting plastic, I guess, again. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if I've ever had one like that, so I didn't know what he meant by that, but I guess I don't know. It just, the paint's caked on. Yeah,
I think that's accurate to what he said. It looks like it's like a weird, like, I don't know if it's a screen print or what it is, the application. I personally don't think it looks too bad, but
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna snag one of these from Big Bad Toy Store. I still haven't pre-ordered it. Again, it is sold out on Pulse, so you can check Amazon and other fan channel retailers like Entertainment Earth and stuff like that. But
you have the original one?
Is that the Jedha Patrol one?
No,
the original Sand Trooper.
Sand Trooper. The Sand
Trooper. Oh, my mistake. Sorry. No, I don't. I do not actually.
That's a good one too. They did a really good job with the weathering, because I think back then they didn't do like the inkjet or like whatever they do now to like weather up the figures. So it was like really applied well back then on those.
Gotcha. So they moved away from inkjet, and that's why I think Coffee was saying it looks a little.
Right.
Meh. Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, if in hand it looks good, then it looks good, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting. Doug says, looks fine to me. Coffee is unduly harsh. No dissing my friend. Just saying.
Yeah.
That old
You
school
though?
Sandy. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, you gotta. If it's not your shelf, it's not your shelf. You know.
Exactly.
Stone says that old school Sandy Trooper helmet is dope af, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This one looks a little clean in the helmet, no, compared to the body? Or maybe it's just the images, though.
You know what? There is a little bit of weathering on like the top, kind of in like the T zone above the eyes, and then it looks like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just the picture, but there's a little bit of weathering inside of like the
Those.
mandibles where like the air filters are.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's just one of those where you have to see in person because the images never really
definitely.
this.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll probably end up picking this up and pre-ordering it soon before it hopefully doesn't sell out, so people can snag it if they want to.
Right.
But yeah, so those are the Black Series news that we have. Some of the newer Black Series figures that have gone out. Those were the May the 4th reveals. Just wanted to, touch up. I know a lot of people have already covered this stuff, but we're recapping it right now. So thanks everybody for tuning into that. We are going to go and move over to another line of toys. We're going to move over to the Hot Toys, and we have the Clone Commando Boss release. This is a Hot Toys exclusive, very limited. I believe there's only, I think, 1,500 pieces, maybe less.
Wow.
So I know that it's a very popular figure as part of the Delta Squad, Clone Squad. I think he's the leader, the Clone Commando boss. So this guy just got released here. I haven't checked to see if it's sold out, but earlier it went up for pre-order. So, and Troy, I didn't ask, do you have any Hot Toys? Are you a Hot Toys guy?
I don't. Dude, every time I see like Coffee show off one though, or I watch like videos of people's collections, it's very tempting. Very tempting. But I
Right?
don't. I don't yet.
Okay. Not yet. Okay. There's the
Not yet.
keyword.
Right. If it was gonna be one, it'd be that Anakin they just came out with, but it's so much money, dude, and it's so hard to get right now. So maybe one day.
Absolutely. And just to let you know, I think they're going to come out with a version that has sculpted hair, the non artisan version. So hopefully that can be maybe your first one.
I know, that'd be so awesome.
Stone says, is this the last of the team, Jacob? I don't know. That's a great question, Stone. If it is, then that's pretty cool. Everyone finally has their Delta Squad. But if not, then there's probably, I think, maybe one or two left. So really cool looking figure, Clone Commando boss. I think the Clone Commandos have a very unique, really interesting look. It's kind of like a modern prequel look mixed with like an OT Stormtrooper mixed with like a Mandalorian. And that's how I would describe it.
Yeah, almost gives me like a Halo vibe too.
It does kind of give you a Halo vibe, actually. Yeah, some Spartan energy.
Sure.
So next one we have the Elite Squad Trooper. This did sell out yesterday. It went up on pre-order. I believe there's, again, only about 1,500 units, maybe less. Really cool looking figure from the Bad Batch.
Okay, let's say, what's that from?
Sorry, my computer StreamYard just said your browser's lost connection. Hopefully the stream didn't mess up. Did I cut out at all?
No.
Okay, that's weird. Sorry about that. This is from the Bad Batch, and I can't remember what clone squad this is from, but he is the Elite Squad Trooper. Got really cool looking weathering on the helmet. I dig it a lot. He also comes with 3 weapons: the DC-15A, I can't remember, the longer blaster rifle, and a mini blaster gun, and a data pad as well. So he comes with a good amount of accessories. Pretty cool. I was thinking of snagging this, but ended up kind of passing. It just doesn't fit my Hot Toys collection. So
right.
Dusty Trooper, are they doing another Revenge of the Sith Anakin? Yes, it hasn't been officially announced. It's all been but announced, Dusty. But expected another Revenge of the Sith Anakin with sculpted hair. It's not going to be an artisan release, and hopefully it won't be exclusive either.
Right.
Stone, those green lenses are sexy af.
Yeah, the green pops. Nice.
Yeah, it does against the dark black. So really cool. It's already sold out on Sideshow. Another Hot Toys exclusive. Moving it right along here, we have the Star Wars Rebels Darth Vader by Hono Studios. So this is like a subsidiary of Hot Toys. newer kind of studio that's been around that are making the 1/6 scale figures. Okay. So he is more of an entry grade price. He is still highly articulated. He has the LED lightsaber light up. So I think it's pretty cool. I think he's also made out of nylon as far as his suit goes, so it should stand the test of time and not break down.
That's good.
So yeah,
I like that look because it's like the Rebels look.
Yeah, it looks really cool with the red lenses and that that really the shape of the helmet is really unique. I can't remember who designed this, but the guy who designed this is shout out to him. And then it does give you A New Hope Vader look with the robes over the armor instead of underneath the armor.
Yeah, I like that. That's dope.
Yeah, man. So this is really cool. Definitely not going to be for me, but still, I think really great. I believe Zooboy is going to end up picking this one up. He digs this a lot.
Yeah, so, he will.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to move it right along. We have Jar Jar Binks from the Phantom Menace in Hot Toys version.
Gotta love it. You gotta love it.
You gotta love it. Misa gonna die. You got 2 interchangeable face sculpts, 2 pairs of interchangeable eyes, magnetically attachable tongue, wired ears, and then the silicone grade, medical silicone grade silicone to go on for his skin. So it feels pretty good. So yeah, Stone says the wool hair on the Anakin is too much for me personally. I totally agree with that. Yep, I'm gonna say wait up for the sculpted version. Dusty says I have the Kenobi damaged Vader. Ooh, that one is badass. Return of the Jedi's, the Hot Toys. Yep.
Wow.
Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper. That one's really sick. And Shock Trooper Cody.
That's sick.
We've got a good little collection. We got Fig Fury in the chat. What's up, Unc Fig? Oh no, it's Vader.
No.
We got Charlotte Welch in the chat. Hey, Charlotte, hope you're having a good one. May the Force be with you. Fig, he comes with the real salivating tongue.
Better.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Stone Mando, we already know he's going to be keeping an eye out for one of these, the Stormtrooper from Return of the Jedi at ICC Con.
Ooh, nah, that'd be sick if he gets that.
Absolutely.
Are you picking up?
I am not going to pick up Jar Jar. He looks awesome, but just not my shelf. I'm kind of building out like a trooper shelf.
Nice.
And so he just doesn't quite fit in there, but he looks killer, right?
He does.
So moving
into Hot Toys, I'd probably do a prequel shelf, and he'd have to be in there for me.
Yeah, dude, absolutely, man. If they ever made a Padawan Obi-Wan from Phantom Menace, that would be a day -1 pre-order.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So moving it right along, we finally got some Force Awakens love. We got Poe Dameron. He looks great. He's got sculpted hair, separate rolling eyeballs. He comes with some cool accessories. And it's just the classic X-Wing fighter pilot look. So you gotta love it, right, Troy?
Yeah, it looks great. I'm not a big sequels guy, but man, they killed it with his likeness.
They really did. It looks just like Oscar Isaac, man.
Yeah, that's insane, actually.
So again, not my shelf necessarily. The TIE Fighter is more my speed. Again, kind of going with that trooper design, but super cool that people from The Force Awakens are getting some love for those who want that, who are fans of the sequels and stuff like that. So
it looks like they just took a picture of him. It's so good.
Yeah, and Oscar Isaac collects too. So I believe this is going to be his first rendition of like a figure for him. So he's definitely going to snag that.
Oh hell yeah.
Big Fury, this Poe looks incredible. It absolutely does.
It does.
Eternal Mother says Poe looks really good. Stoned, is that Moon Knight?
No.
So I think moving it on to one of the most popular releases from the recent Hot Toys is the Palpatine Darth Sidious from Revenge of the Sith.
Scared me.
Dude,
so good,
this looks wild.
It really does, man.
It looks so freaking good. Not only do you get 2 interchangeable head sculpts, but you get basically 2 different outfits. You get the Palpatine from the Senate, and then after he dons the black Sith robe after the duel with Mace.
Yeah, dude.
So
that's so sick.
Dude, so sick. Absolutely. Charlotte Welch, I am the Senate.
Love it.
Stone says, this is one I definitely consider getting. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just such an iconic scene. He comes with a lightsaber, Sith lightning hands. The display base looks really cool. So, gonna have to consider this one. Yep. Fig spitting. This is insane. Arguably one of the best looking hot toys to date. Absolutely, Fig. You got to give it to Fig. You are right. And Stone, the time has come.
You've left me scarred
and deformed. Dusty Trooper said, I had to pre-order this.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, Dusty.
It looks like it's right out of the movie.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Incredible.
Jeez, it kind of scares me a little bit. He looks
good with
he looks so freaking menacing, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he almost like scare you if you walked in your room and you had him.
Oh. Right? But my resolve has never been stronger. Love it. Yes, Stoned, you did. You kicked us into gear. You got us doing the impressions. Hey, thank you, Fig. I really appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, everyone, don't forget to smash like button. Thank you very much. So, moving it right along, we got another epic one. We have Darth Nihilus from Knights of the Old Republic. Woo! They're just absolutely killing it. We got Darth Nihilus with his red Force Lightning. Troy, I'm sure you're aware of this, but the red Force Lightning is the most powerful version of the Force Lightning.
Yes.
So epic, man. So freaking cool. So overall, probably going to pass on Nihilus, but he is super epic. I'm glad that KOTOR fans are getting more stuff, more legends, characters. We had Malgus, we got Nihilus now. We'll probably end up getting Malik and, maybe some others. So we got Mama Mando headed to bed. Glad I was able to catch y'all for a little bit. May the Force be with you. Have a good night, Mama Mando. Enjoy. And then we got Fig. I pre-ordered this day -2.
Dude, he's badass. We need a new version in the Black Series. Or if they made I know they never would, but if Mayfex or SHF made a version of him, it would look incredible.
Oh, could you imagine, man? Holy cow.
The detail.
Holy shit.
Amazing.
Yeah, that would be insane. What was I going to say? New Black Series version for sure. Absolutely.
100%. Day 2.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. And Fig also says, I have Revan, so Nihilus was a must. Yep. Absolutely, Fig. Fig, did you grab Darth Malgus? I'm curious to know.
Right. Now you got to have
Sorry, go ahead.
They look so good together. He's got to have all three now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That'd be a sick Sith Lord shelf to have all those. And Starkiller if you have Starkiller. So
yeah, he looks so good too.
So moving it right along, Darth Nihilus was sick. We have another really cool figure, at least it is in my opinion. We got the Grogu life-size collectible. Dude, look at how freaking cute this little fucker is.
Dude, you don't know how close I've been thinking about getting this dude.
Dude, so I'll admit I pre-ordered this guy. Fig says, yeah, I got Malgus. Malgus is one of my favorite Sith Lords. Absolutely, Fig. You are spitting, dude. Malgus all the way. But I did pre-order Grogu. I thought he was so cute not to pass up. The last life-size version had swappable ears and openable mouth. And some of the bottom of the mouth would rip on some of the figures, unfortunately, under the chin. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. Not this one.
So no, this one doesn't have the swappable ears or the openable mouth. Oh, so say what?
He just stays like that, like how his face looks right there. It's like that one sculpt.
Yeah, and you can articulate his head and his arms and his feet, so you can make him sitting down or stuff like that. But
very cool.
Yeah, super cool. I'm super stoked to rock him. I'm not going to put him inside the bag, but I'll have him standing on the table or something behind me so you can see him in the streams and stuff like that.
Have him watch movies with you?
Yeah, absolutely. Din Collective. He needs to come with blue Oreos, Fig says. Absolutely. I actually saw a YouTuber that bought some blue Oreos and put one in his hand, and it looks great.
Cool. How much is it?
I think it was $275.
That's not bad.
No, especially when the other one was like $380 or something like that.
Wow. Yeah. That's not
Doug, I'd rather have life-size Megan. No, Oh, Doug. Big. This looks crazy good too. Yep, it sure does. It does, but it's Grogu. Yeah, it's Grogu. He's the new Mickey Mouse, right, Doug? What about half-size Megan at Doug? Oh my god, you guys. Gonna settle for the little NECA. Oh, I didn't know that NECA did a Grogu figure.
No, I didn't either.
Dusty, life-size Shmi next, please.
Which one, episode 1 or 2?
Right, exactly. So those are the hot toys. We just went over all of them kind of recent hot toys that were released in the last couple weeks. I didn't stream last week, but yeah, so we decided to go over all of that stuff. Fig says not for me, but sick for those who are into Grogu. Yep, not your shelf. You gotta just collect with what you like. So, oh, they do a little Megan dork. Whoops, my bad. So, moving it right along here, I'm very interested to get your thoughts on this here, Troy. Moving it on from Rebel Recap to, is the Black Series cooked? Price increases to $31.99. And we both know, Troy, $32 isn't a real answer, but it's 1 penny away, so it might as well be 32.
Yeah, close.
It's getting close, man. I am very curious to pick your brain on what you think this means for the future of the Black Series going forward and collecting the Black Series going forward.
Man, I don't know. So I came in late to the Black Series, so I don't know what exactly it started at in 2013 when the line first came around.
Yep, it sure did. Yeah. I can't remember what the price was either, but I would say about $15 probably.
Okay, yeah. So do the math. It's been about 12 years. It's up to 31. I mean, I can see why people would be probably upset because we've actually lost, like, articulation, and we've lost some paint apps and on some figures that we shouldn't have. We've had better, characters in the line recently, but they still do miss on some paint apps or some points of articulation. So for the 31, I can see why people get upset, and maybe it seems a little high. But for me, who just got into it a couple years ago, it was already at 25. And if I really want the figure, I'll pay the extra $6 for it.
Yeah.
That's okay. And I know everybody's different.
Yeah, absolutely. So everyone in the chat saying it started at $19.99 in 2013.
So it's gone up to $12.
But it stayed there for almost 8 years apparently. So until 2020, around then is when the price went up.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends how much you want to spend and how much you want the characters. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Now, I think you said it's like an extra $6 or so each. I know Hyperdrive wasn't super keen on that. He was thinking that was gonna kind of make or break things, but on the break side.
Right. Like
so, yeah. So, do you think for newer collectors or people like who are younger, like kids and stuff like that this is gonna push like those type of people out? Actually, yeah, let me start with that first before I move on.
It is getting, I guess it's getting close. It depends on, I guess, the parents, because the parents are really the ones paying for it. If it's I don't know, like when they go to a store and they see a toy that's $5, are they going to pick that over a $30 figure? Possibly, depending on the kid's age. But if a kid's really into Star Wars and the parents have the money to do it, and it's the kid's birthday or if it's Christmas, I can see them spending the money. Now, when you start getting up to like maybe $45, $50 for one figure, then I can start seeing it going the other way, where people kind of start getting away from the line, or like at least calming down a lot with the line, because it could get pricey at that point.
Yeah. Right. I think army building is going to become not a thing of the past, but like it's just going to be much more difficult to do, because $6 you need to buy 10 figures. That's an extra $60, like plus tax. So, I'm pretty new to collecting too. You've been around more than I have, but I'm still, less than a year into collecting. So for me, I've seen it go from $24 to $27.99, now up to $31.99. And I'm just wondering, in the span of like
Yeah,
6 to 9 months, is it gonna jump up again and then in the next 6 to 9 months, or is it gonna kind of cool out here and plateau for a while? So
I hope it slows down. Yeah.
I mean, Dusty says, I'll still collect if it goes to $31.99, but I'll probably stop army building or buying pairs.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And at
Yeah.
that point, does it hurt the company like going up that much? Because now people are gonna stop buying so many. So I don't know. I don't know if that's like a smart move, but I guess time will tell.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
Stone says, I'm just going to become more selective.
Same, same.
But if they keep giving us the sick OT and prequel gas, I'm still in.
You know.
Spitting, Stoned. You're spitting. We got Hellrunner in the chat. Hey, what's up, guys? Checking in for a bit.
What's up, bro?
What's up, Hellrunner? Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for stopping by, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And Eternal Mother says that's a lot in a year for a 6-inch fig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well go and start collecting hot toys. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, or even imports aren't much more,
Yeah, or even now, spend another double that or something, and you get yourself a nice quality import. Yeah. Doug says, I'm cutting some things. Definitely no doubles, no more helmets or Marvel.
Ooh, Doug.
All right, Doug.
Doug's running out of space. His whole house is full.
He'll get like another house and start. That'll be his collection house.
Add on to his house.
Hellrunner, I'm ride or die. LOL. Hell yeah, Hellrunner, you're the man.
Hellrunner's everywhere. Appreciate it, Hellrunner.
Big Fury, live in the van down by the river and buy hot toys.
Not gonna be buying toys.
Shout out Chris Farley. So I mean, Troy, Doug Smith says, got to give that to you, Troy. So I mean, it sucks. It definitely sucks. It's not going to put me out of collecting, but I'm still not. I don't know. I mean, is this just for tariffs? Is this why they're doing this? Is this because I mean, I couldn't really pinpoint it down why, but it's in the price is increased whether we like it or not. So, like Stone says, we're just gonna have to be more selective with what we buy. So,
I'm glad they're banging out all the prequels now before it gets too expensive.
Absolutely. We still need Watto.
Please, before he's like $60.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, no.
Still get him.
So interesting stuff. The price for Black Series has increased, and that sucks. But if you are on the fence about Black Series, what you might be interested in is something called import figures. And import figures are figures that are made and actually let me turn this over to my guest because he knows way more about this than I do. So Troy, do you mind telling us in the chat what are import figures compared to Black Series figures?
So basically they're the same scale as like Black Series would be. They're just more detailed. They have better articulation. They come with more accessories. And I don't know, some versions like this one are a little off. Like sometimes they do look a little anime, but then other times like that new Han, or when they do like helmeted characters like Boba Fett, like the Empire Strike Back and the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, and the Mayfex is absolutely out of this world. And yeah, they just go a little more than like a Black Series would. They just go a little more into it, and that's why you spend like $30-$40 more, almost double the price, because it just has more into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And the quality of the plastic is better. Hellrunner says, are import figures cheaper than $31.99?
I wish.
Yes, they are. They are cheaper, Hellrunner. No, yeah. Like Troy said, I wish they were. Oh, okay.
Yeah, really? Sometimes you can find them like on like Japanese sites like AmiAmi, Hobby Genki. Sometimes they'll have like deals there, or you can buy like a pre-owned one, and that cuts off.
Oh, I did see that on AmiAmi. They have some pre-ordered, pre-owned figures.
Yeah, that cuts the price off. A lot of time, I've got a couple, and no problems with any of them that I have.
Nice, very nice. And then Fig Fury drops, imports are typically better than their Black Series counterpart. And this Obi is infinitely better than the current Peanut Head Obi in the Black Series.
Yeah, dude.
For sure, Fig. Absolutely.
I don't have this SHF Obi-Wan, but I had the Black Series Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan body, and then I just got a custom head for it because it was so bad.
Oh, nice. Right on. I bet you that looks killer.
Yeah, I had to. I mean, just like Anakin, like they just don't get it right when the main characters for the important movies like Revenge of the Sith for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but we're still waiting on Revenge of the Sith Annie and Obi Black Series, Hasbro.
How do you feel about them not being on the cards too, Jacob? Are you going to keep any of the cards or no? Anyways,
I was thinking about it. What I've started to do is collect the Kenner card backs for the Black Series. So I'm gonna definitely make a row of those, but I just don't know if the Revenge of the Sith card backs are gonna fit into that whole kind of thing.
Right.
So probably not, Troy. Probably not.
Yeah, I was all in on them until I realized they weren't even doing Obi-Wan and Anakin in them.
I know, like what the hell? I mean, it makes zero sense. I'm almost speechless about it. So
me too. I just don't even know what to say.
Dusty's got SHF episode 2 Obi-Wan on the way. Hey, right on. That's awesome. I bet you he's gonna look killer. I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, he looks good.
Where are Anakin and Obi-Wan, Hasbro? Are they safe? Are they all right?
Hope so.
Still being cooked up, hopefully, and getting released soon. So interesting stuff. The imports versus the Black Series. Like Troy was saying, some of them can have a little bit of like an animated look to them, just like this guy here. This is the SHF Ben Kenobi from A New Hope. Troy, what are your thoughts on this one here?
This one's good. This one doesn't have as much of an animated look. This one actually looks, to me at least, it looks just like him.
Yeah. Okay. And do you have this guy in your collection?
I don't, surprisingly. Again, because before I even knew this one was out, I got a custom head for the Black Series one as well.
Okay. That one is like rumored, I believe, on Yak Face's list, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I'd be interested to see what that one looks like compared to this. Fig Fury. Don't make me super Gorilla Edge crash out talking about Annie and Obi on those card backs. I know, Fig. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just a total L by Hasbro. They dropped the ball there. Total fumble. We got Timbo Toys in the chat. What's up, Timbo? Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Hope you're having a great one. So yeah, SHF Obi-Wan Kenobi, super, super cool.
It looks good.
Got the wired cape. Yeah, it looks really good. Overall, this is still available for pre-order on Amiyami. If you go, he's currently 10,390 Japanese yen. It looks like he's still up on pre-order. So if you want him, you can still go and grab him on Amiyami. And they are a trusted retailer. Troy and I got our SHF Grievous from Amiyami.
Yes.
And speaking of SHF Grievous, I already spoke about this with Hyper, but I just wanted to get your pre-order story with to the live chat and see how your experience ordering Grievous went, because I know it was kind of a roller coaster.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, I know. I was so nervous that day that it dropped because I came home and I missed it by like 6 minutes after all day at work. I was like, I gotta make sure I'm right on time when this drops. But then after I saw people were saying it only was up for a minute, I was like, well, even if I was right on it, I don't even know if I still would have got it. And then luckily me and Jacob were messaging on Instagram, and luckily for him, it was showing that they were still available and you could pre-order it. And on mine, and it wasn't. So he sent me a link, and thank God he did, because I got mine in. Thank you again for that, dude. That was so clutch.
Dude, you're so welcome. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, holy shit, I have to text Troy right now.
Check now. I was like, oh my God, what?
Couldn't believe it, dude. So freaking stoked. And then when the confirmation email came in, I was like, all right, we're set.
We're good.
We're good. Yeah. We're good.
You just have to look out for the next. They're going to send you like another email to like officially pay for it, I think.
Oh, okay. Do you know when that's coming?
I think it's when it's going to ship. They send you an email.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Yeah. So sometime later in the year.
It says to be determined. and then when it
Oh.
tell you like the total, and that's when you like really pay it. I believe.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, similar to like Sideshow.
Yeah.
Stone Mando says, I just can't get into the likeness of the SHF for the most part. It does look good though, just stylized looking.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's like half and half. Like half of them do have like that kind of anime style look to it. But then
Yeah.
the other ones, like, have you seen the SHF episode 1 Obi-Wan? Like the Padawan Obi-Wan?
Yeah, I have. I was looking at that on Ami earlier, and that looks freaking killer. I have the Black Series version, but I'd
Yeah,
probably pick up the SH.
yeah, I had the Black Series first, and I thought that one was actually really good. But when I got that one, dude, it's spitting image. Like that one's not anime at all. Like I don't know what they did with that one, but that one's perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I agree. The Anakin is a little anime looking, but yeah. Shoot, everybody. The Obi-Wan from episode 1 is available on Ami pre-owned for about 8,000 Japanese yen.
Yeah, you won't regret that one. That one's amazing.
Spitting, dude. Absolutely. Dusty Trooper says, I missed out on Grievous. Damn. Sorry, Dusty.
He'll go. I think he's gonna go back out right like when they start shipping them.
Yeah. Absolutely. They'd have a license to print money if they actually stocked him and it wasn't just pre-orders.
Yeah.
For sure. Stone Mando says Grievous is another story. Yep, for sure, Stone. Keep an eye out if he ever comes back in stock, man.
Mm-hmm.
We got Smokey Blizzard in the chat. What's up, Smokey? I think I got 6 of these Grievouses. I hope they're good figs. Holy shit, 6? That's
yeah.
Kind of a Grievous army build. Oh my gosh. Dusty says, SHF Padawan Obi-Wan is one of my favorite figures of all time. Troy is spitting.
Yeah, dude, he's so good.
And Fig, wished Grievous had a gray cloak with his insignia on the back of it, but still hyped for him. That's true. I think, I don't know if Hot Toys did the gray cloak with the insignia, but I feel like everyone has kind of missed out on that, and unfortunately. So
I'm starting to think maybe toy companies can't be exact with the way they make their characters. Like maybe they have to like take something off like that or change the color, because a lot of people are saying it's supposed to be gray too.
Shoot, dude, that is a great point. I didn't even think of that because they don't have, I think, as being an import company, have the Lucasfilm license, obviously.
Maybe, yeah.
So they probably can't do like a replica of Grievous or whoever.
Right.
Damn, interesting. So SHF Grievous, super cool. So glad that we got ours, Troy. Moving it along, I know this is one of your favorite SHF figures, the SHF Maul, and look at how freaking cool he looks, dude.
My favorite figure, bro. Probably top three. It bounces around. He goes from number 1 to around 3 all the time.
Yeah, depending on what day you're feeling.
Exactly.
Yeah, nice. He looks killer, dude. I mean, blows the Black Series out of the water with the face sculpt. It's insane. And they actually got his chin tattoo, right? So
yeah, man. They even got the ear piercing too.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The horns, everything.
Pretty sure Hot Toys has it, but don't quote me. Okay, cool. The new Hot Toys Grievous has the gray cloak or the insignia, I think is what we were saying, Troy.
I bet the Hot Toys can be as accurate as they want. They probably pay for it. They probably got the money.
And also, Fig, thank you for the correction. SHF has the license, just not for that scale in the States, as Hasbro has that penguin held there. Gotcha. Okay. Held here. Gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha.
And Stone, I need that SHF Maul. Maul's my boy. Maul's my boy.
I'm about to send Cody my spare head I have. He can just throw it on the Black Series body.
Oh, can you really? It fits?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I'm going to send him that shit. Once he sends me one of his shirts, his merch, I'm sending him something nice back.
Dude, hell yeah. That's so sick. That's awesome.
So if you don't get it by then, Stone, don't worry. I'll give you the head at least. You won't have the body, but you'll have the head.
Hey, that's all that matters, because the body on the Black Series isn't too bad.
Exactly. Oh, the new one's good. Yeah, the new Black Series body is amazing.
Yeah. SHF Maul is up there with Padawan Obi-Wan for me.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right there. There's like a good handful of ones that are like perfect, that aren't anime, that they just nailed. I'm trying to think.
Yeah. And this style looks so freaking good. It doesn't look anime at all. Like the likeness to Ray Park is just insane.
Yeah, looks like a mini Hot Toy to me.
It does look like a mini Hot Toy. Yep. And Stone, no, Troy, you don't have to do that, bro. You're getting a shirt regardless, my friend.
I want to do it, Cody.
I was just gonna say, still send it.
Yeah.
So really cool figure here, everyone. This SHF Mall is still available. You can get them pre-owned for about 7,000 Japanese yen. So really cool. I would love to have a Qui-Gon. Well, they do have a Qui-Gon.
The
It
black
is
series is better, Cody. Don't
the
even do
Black
it.
Series is better.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay,
the HF one, and the likeness is just not there for me. To be honest,
gotcha.
I think the Black Series killed it with his likeness. It
It
just sucks.
does look great.
Old sculpt, but the
Yeah,
face.
yeah, 100%, dude. You're spitting. Stone, you guys are awesome, man. Why, thank you, Stoned. Troy's the man, though.
You guys are awesome.
So another one, and then we'll move on over to some Mayfex talk. But the SHF Darth Vader, Troy, do you have this one in your collection?
Which one is this?
The SHF Darth Vader.
No, I have the Duel's End one. I don't have this one.
Okay, nice. Okay,
This one's
so this one is, I believe, the Return of the Jedi one, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it's still going on Amiyami for about 6,000 Japanese yen. So you can get a lot of these SHF figures, everyone, if you wanted to go into imports. That's the whole reason why we're talking about this compared to the Black Series, right? You're just spending a little bit more.
yeah. That's
Some
6,000, no? 6,000 yen?
6,000, yep.
That's not,
6,780 to be specific.
isn't that converts to what? Like around $40-$50, no?
I think you're right. Yeah. I'd have to look it up to double check, but yeah. See, it's really at this point it's like an extra 15-20 bucks and you're getting a quality figure, better plastic, better articulation, better looking figure in most cases.
Yeah.
So this is just an alternative to folks who don't know about the imports compared to the Black Series. So
you get a lot of alt hands too, mostly with every figure.
yep, exactly. More hands than you know what to do with.
Mm-hmm.
And Eternal Mother says Qui-Gon is my fave Jedi too, Stoned. Hell nice. Yeah. Oh, Doug Smith says about $100.
Oh, I thought the Grievous was like 13,000 yen though, and that's like 120. Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, maybe it is around 100 after like everything.
Fig, come in here with some knowledge dump. This Return of the Jedi Vader is older, and the figure sadly is not as good as the newer Kenobi and 77 Vader by SHF. The plastic lower robe is not great either on him.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so maybe don't go and snag this, everyone, but this is just an alternative, luckily, to
those other ones that.
Yeah. Fig spin. The other ones are great.
Yeah.
Doug says I'll Google the conversion. $13,000.
No.
It's yes, 13 grand for this guy.
Yeah. Do you want it or not?
Peak, absolute peak Hellrunner. So moving it along to the Mayfex, these just got released for the Star Wars Celebration, kind of like drop. I don't know what else to call it. It's released for Star Wars Celebration, everyone. So you got a Luke Skywalker and a Han Solo in Mayfex Stormtrooper disguise, and they also did a Chrome Mando. And you can buy these now, I believe. Oh gosh, what's the website's called? Troy, do you remember where these guys are from? Where you can get these?
I never even looked them up, to be honest. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
So you can get them now. I thought they were only going to be exclusive to Star Wars Celebration, but now you can get them.
Yami? I don't know.
I don't think they're on Amiyami. I believe Hobby Genki or something like that. So again, just more alternatives to the Black Series because the Black Series hasn't done this yet, but the Mayfex is, is still really good. So, what do you think of these, Troy? Would you be interested in them?
Yeah, dude, I would. I'm not like all in on them right now, but I am eventually gonna probably pick them up. They look great.
Yeah.
They look really,
especially the Han. Yeah, exactly. Here, let me see if I can zoom in on the Han. The photo's a little grainy.
Yeah, that looks so good.
Yeah. Do you think it looks better than the SHF Han?
It's close. It almost looks the same, just with him with wet hair. So they did a really good job. It's like from what I can see, it looks like really close.
Yeah. Okay, so Doug double checked for us, and he said you were right. It's about $50.
Okay, but it's
So
not Fig said, so don't get it.
yeah, exactly. Fig said don't get it, so don't grab it.
Well,
But
maybe.
still, there are some figures on there that you can get for about $50. So, imports might be the new way to go for some folks.
The Duel's End one is 100, but I mean, you get a regular Vader helmet, you get the split face, you get like 3 different sets of hand, you get the swoosh effect for the lightsaber, and it just looks like peak. It just looks amazing.
Absolutely. Heck yeah, dude. And they do look great. So Fig says Hobby Genki and one other site, I believe, maybe Nin Nin. So Dusty Trooper, check out maybe Nin Nin or Hobby Genki, and you can probably grab the Luke and the Han still from there. So
I can't believe they made another Mando. What's this? 8.0?
yeah, Mando 8.0, exactly. It does look really cool, but it is yet again another Mando in the line.
It's just a shinier version, right? Yeah.
Yep, exactly. They finally put like a mirror finish on him or something like that. So
Right.
I think Luke might be a little short to be a stormtrooper.
He is.
Yeah, great info, guys. Check on me regularly. You can find great deals on there. Nice. Thank you, Fig. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, for them. I mean, if it wasn't for Fig and like coffee and all of them, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to the Monday Night Figure Ball guys. They stream every Monday. Everyone here knows them, obviously. But good guys, go and check out Monday Night Figure Ball. So, yeah. Troy, we pretty much blew through Rebel Recap, and we blew through a bunch of the news and kind of like stuff that I wanted to talk about as far as Black Series,
Right?
as far as SH Figuarts and stuff like that. Is there anything that you had in mind that you wanted to bring up at all, man?
I didn't. Oh, I did want to actually show you, since you have that Mando up, I wanted to see it since we're talking about imports. This is the Mando 2.0 I actually just got about a month ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, anybody thinking about this one? I know it doesn't have like the super shine effect. It's more of just like the natural look, like how the Black Series went.
Yeah.
But this one, I think this is the best Mando in 112 scale you can get. The amount of accessories and hands and like effects like this, and the articulation and detailing on it is just immaculate.
And it's got the cloth cape, it looks like. It's got the jetpack. So, it's not skimping out like the Black Series was.
Right, dude. Yeah, it comes with so much.
Since we got you big on the screen, Troy, do you mind if you have your SHF Mall showing that off real quick?
Yeah, I'll show you. Let's see.
Yep, shout out MNF. Stone, I like the flame effect. Yep, that looks super cool, Stone. You could get some great photos out of that if you're like a figure photographer or likes to
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shiny armor shows fingerprints. Doug, yeah, gotta give that to Doug.
So this is what's cool, dude. I'm a freaking mall fanatic, just like Cody is, Stone Mandalorian. So I bought 2 of the SHF malls.
Oh, let's go.
I have 2 different versions. So I got this version, which is I put the swoosh effect on. Hold on, let me see if you see his face. My webcam's not the best. I'm sorry, guys.
No, dude, he looks so good.
Yeah, so I got this one with the swoosh effect and no hood, and then I got another one. Oh, this one also, I don't know if you guys could tell, this has the open mouth. Can't really see that.
Okay.
Well, but that's the open mouth head sculpt, and then it also comes with just the generic face, where he just looks pissed off. And this one, dude.
Oh, with the robes, dude. It's like he just hopped off the Sith speeder.
Dude, and the eyes aren't picking up, but the Sith eyes look incredible on him, dude.
Nice. Yeah, they look great.
It's a wide robe too, so you can get them in different like positions.
Oh, no kidding, man.
Dude, this is so badass.
Wow.
And then what's cool, because I got 2 of them. I had 2 extra head sculpts. One I'm still giving to Cody. You're taking it.
You hear that, Stoned?
And then, but another one I put on the Clone Wars.
Oh man, no way! It fits perfectly,
dude. I'm telling you, like the red on this one matches better with the torso than the Black Series did, which makes no sense because it's not made for it technically.
Yeah.
But dude, look how badass that looks.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so glad they gave you 2 so you can actually use the head on something else.
Exactly.
That's clutch.
I got 3 variations out of buying 2 of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, dude, yeah, peak right there. Those are
Dude, straight peak.
yeah, that's like he's definitely one. Again, this one though, I just love this look. It just reminds me of Phantom Menace when he's just freaking hunting them down, about to get on his sit speeder.
Yep, absolutely. Oh man, so freaking cool. Thank you for showing us, man.
Thank you for letting me show you, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, so what do we say? I'm trying to think of anything else like news-wise and stuff. I think that's it though. So, yeah, should we get into doing like the no, let's save the giveaway for a little bit. Do you have any recent pickups that you would like to go over?
What did I get? I know on Cody's I showed off a couple I had. Cody's, let me see. I did pick up a Luminara. She came in earlier this week.
Oh, sick. Let me check that out. Let me make you dig
Still
again.
waiting on Shock. She's supposed to be coming soon.
Okay.
Luminara came in.
My Shock T is taking forever to ship. It's been sitting in whatever the big bad like state is. It's just been sitting in like Melrose, Illinois or whatever.
So annoying when that happens.
Yeah.
Did you get a Luminara too?
You know what? I actually did not get a Luminara.
Oh no, I'm surprised.
I know. I wanted Shock T really bad, and then after I bought Shock T, I was like, I kind of fucked up. I should have bought Lumi.
You'll be able to get her. Whatever you want, you'll get her.
So they both look so good. I think another thing Coffee said or someone said that Shock T is the better looking figure, Luminar is the better action figure.
Right. I think so. I agree too. I don't have Shock yet, but I could definitely see that.
Yeah, just the paint apps on Shock T alone look so freaking good. So
we never thought we were gonna get her. Like I remember Lance Peter Luke even making like reviews when he had his custom up, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna get her," so I had to get a custom.
Yeah, right on. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, he has an amazing one. Just like he has a red dress, Queen Amidala.
Oh, that's right. He does have that.
It's crazy.
We still need that.
Speaking of that same guy who, sorry to cut you off, the same guy who made a Kid Anakin sculpt for the little Annie, and I actually
really?
Him. I'm waiting for that to come. So that's
no way, dude.
Yeah, it's like a really realistic version of it.
That's got to be your first review.
Right? Should be.
Shoot. Well, Fig says Andor talk. I actually haven't even seen. I know everyone's gonna kill me. I haven't seen the new season of Andor yet. Have you, Troy? I know.
I've seen the first 5 episodes.
Okay.
And then I got caught up because me and my girlfriend always wants to watch Gordon Ramsay at night when we come home. So
I right on.
Day off.
Tune in some Hell's Kitchen.
yeah, exactly.
So I think I was gonna cover Andor on the show, and then I've gotten behind with work and everything. So
that's all right. Once you catch it, you're gonna love it, dude.
I can't wait, dude. I do love Andor. It's so good. Doug, new products. I feel like we kind of went over a lot of the stuff. So, Stone Mando says, y'all picking up any of the helmets coming out? Cody, 501st, the Death Trooper. Troy, are you into the helmets?
Dude, they're so tempting. I do have my only helmet I have is the Jango Fett helmet that a buddy of mine, I mean, not Jango Fett, Boba Fett, that a buddy of mine actually gifted for me as Secret Santa this past Christmas. So that was cool. But other than that, I don't really collect the helmet just because they take up so much space.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a sick gift for Secret Santa, by the way.
That was super. Yeah, it was cool. It was nice.
But they do take up space. I have the Scout Trooper back here, and then I also have a Commander Gree helmet as well. But yeah, I wanted the Death Trooper, but I'm like, I don't know where the hell I'm going to put this. So
that's the problem. They look amazing.
Oh, they do look amazing. They really do, especially that Cody. Man, does that look good?
Yeah, Cody's got to get Cody.
Cody does have to get Cody. And speaking of Cody, he says, yeah, I loved having you guys on. Can't wait to do it again. Dude, absolutely. That was a great time to hang out with you, Stoned, and hopefully we'll be able to do it maybe one more time before you go to ICCC.
Oh yeah.
Fig sick. I got my Lumi on Monday. She's so good. Hell yeah, dude. Definitely gonna pick her up. I don't know what I was thinking. Basically, wasn't thinking, to say the least. Doug, I saw a 501st helmet at GameStop today. Now that one I think would be one that I would add. The 501st is just so iconic.
That's a tough pass one. That's tough.
Yeah. Dusty Trooper says Andor season 2 episode 8 was one of the best Star Wars television episodes I think I've ever seen.
Oh shit. So
dang.
I haven't even been there yet.
Yeah. We gotta catch up, Troy. Shoot. Yeah, and Fig Fury Tales of the Underworld is fire too.
Watch that too.
Yeah, I know. I am just slacking, but hey, it's okay. We have Star Wars to watch, so it's okay. No, don't panic.
Like I feel like behind sometimes, but it's like I should take my time, take it all in. There's a lot to take in and remember sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. I rewatched Rebels too, and I'm on like the last tail end of season 3. So, right. Yeah, great shows. I'm just so glad that we have good Star Wars stuff. So, and sure. Stone, that was your old profile pic with the Boba helmet. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's his Instagram picture.
Yeah, first one I posted.
Oh hell yeah. Nice. And by the way, we have Troy's link to his profile down in the description of the live stream. He did just make his first YouTube short, everyone. So go and give him a subscribe. He's eventually going to do a room tour. So keep an eye out for all of that.
Thank you.
And then Fig says, yeah, Dusty, I have not been a fan of Andor at all, really, but episode 8 got me. Amazing episode.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Doug, no lie, Troy, I had to buy furniture to display helmets.
I bet. I can imagine.
Stone Mando is getting the Cody helmet. Hell yeah.
Of course. You gotta wear the stream when you get it.
Yeah, right? The whole stream, Cody. You can't take it off once.
You gotta smoke in it. You gotta fishbowl yourself in it.
You're right. Man, wearing those helmets is tough. I wore the Scout Trooper helmet for my first ever stream for like an hour. It was just a really short stream, but yeah, it was so hard to breathe out of it, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like when you're a kid and you have your Halloween mask and you like go the first 2 houses and you're like, okay, I can't breathe anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Stone LMFAO, I can try my best. You heard it here first, folks.
I'll try.
So, Troy, what do you say we get into the Hyperspace Hangout episode 8 giveaway here?
Let's do it.
I got some figures to give away. We got the Jeddah Patrol Stormtrooper. We got Ki-Adi-Mundi and the Range Trooper.
Ooh, very nice.
So, this is the way we're going to do this, chat. If you would like to be entered into the giveaway, your odds are pretty good. Just drop a Yoda in the chat. Drop a Yoda in the chat if you'd like to be entered into the giveaway for tonight. There will be 3 winners total. So again, your chances are pretty good. And Uncle Doug, my 501st helmet has 3 little fans for cooling and breathing. Okay, that is legit, dude.
Cool.
Holy shit, Doug. That's so sick. I'm guessing, Doug, did you install that yourself?
Right? Does that come like that?
And Fig, after about 5 minutes, I can't breathe in my face 2 cloner helmet. Exactly, dude. You need to install an Uncle Doug HVAC system in there. So we got people entering Yoda in the chat to be entered into the giveaway. Everyone drop a Yoda if you'd like to be entered into the giveaway. We are going to be giving away the Range Trooper, Ki-Adi-Mundi, one of the best Jedis in the Black Series, and the Jeddah Patrol Stormtrooper. Pretty sweet. Your odds are pretty good, everyone. So I'm going to start entering in names into the wheel for the giveaway here. And Troy, what is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, it's between Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith. It varies, dude. I can't. It's so hard to pick between the 2.
Yeah, just like day by day type of thing.
Yeah, because like the nostalgia is more there for Phantom Menace, but movie wise and like what it did to me emotionally. Maybe Revenge of the Sith. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely, dude.
It's a tough one, but then, dude, it's so hard because the OTs are amazing too.
The OTs are amazing. I would say it depends. Revenge of the Sith is my first, but then it'll go for Revenge of the Sith and then Star Wars 77 and so on.
Right. Yeah, because it's like Revenge of the Sith, Phantom Menace, and then 77 for me, but it's like those three. Always, it depends on the day.
Nice. All right, so getting some names entered in here for the giveaway. This I figured would take a little bit of time, Troy. So thanks for being here while I do this, and thank you, chat, for being in here. If you'd like to be entered into the giveaway, drop a Yoda. I'm also just going through and kind of entering everyone who's been in chat tonight. So hopefully that's cool with everyone. Got Doug. Let's see. Let me go back up here. Dusty Trooper. Got to figure out a better way to do this, Troy.
I know. That only match is probably tough.
Smoky Blizzard. All right. So, everyone, if you'd like to be entered into the giveaway, go ahead and drop a Yoda in the chat. Yoda, Yoda, Yoda to get entered into the giveaway. I'm also entering everyone who's just been in the chat tonight. So, we got 9 people in here. Your odds are pretty good of winning a figure here. And we got Unk Fig says, that's super cool of you, Jacob, doing a giveaway. Why, thank you, Unk. I appreciate it, man. I wanted to do something for 500 subscribers and never did. So this is kind of my way of doing something. I was going over which figures to snag for the giveaway and just settled on these. So for 1,000 subscribers, we'll do something better.
Those are good choices.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yadi Mundi. We waited so long. Such a banger figure.
So long, dude. It is such a banger. Still one of the best. And thank you, Stone. I appreciate you, my man. Return of the Jedi and Phantom Menace tie for first and second. Spitting straight up. Let's see. Did I miss any other names in here? Let me get one more name in here. Can't forget Troy. Got to add Troy in here too.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. All right, so we got 11 people in the giveaway here. I am going to start spinning, and I'm just going to do this classic giveaway style. Whoever wins first will get the figures. So whoever you'll see here in a second, whoever gets this first will start off with the Range Trooper. Actually, Troy, what should we do? Should we do Range Trooper, Kiadi, and then the Jedi Patrol, or should I just have whoever wins first can pick second? They can pick second, and third gets the last one.
Yeah, you should do that where they pick the first two. Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case, because what if they have one? I guess.
That's true. Good point. You're spitting. All right, here we go. Drum roll. And we have for the winner.
Hal
Runner. Let's go, Hal Runner.
He's on the winning streak. He just went on Tommy's stream too.
Did he really just win on Tommy's? Oh my god, dude, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, he won a hot toy off Tommy.
He won a hot toy? Yeah. Hal Runner?
Yeah, dude. I think he won a clone trooper. I forget which one it was.
Let's go. Dude, that is so hype. I know that's his first hot toy, so I'm hoping that he absolutely loves it.
I know. Now he's gonna get it hooked, watch, all because he got one for free.
Yeah. He's gonna be all in, dude. He's gonna be broke.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's awesome. We got Hal Runner. Congrats, Hal Runner, going for the sweep. Congrats, Hal Runner. Doug. Oh, Doug is homies with Hal Runner in real life. Doug gave or Hal Runner got a puppy from Doug. So
this guy's winning to this.
Yeah, he's on top of the world, man. Congratulations to Hal Runner. Right on, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, Doug, text him. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We joke, but you can't just have one hot toy.
Right.
Gotta give that one to Hunk. Gotta give that to Hunk. Right on. So I will take Hellrunner's name off of the giveaway there, and we will keep it moving. Congrats to Hellrunner.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, gang, gang. All right, here we go. Let's do who's going to win the next spot for the giveaway figures. We have Smoky Blizzard.
Snap.
Smoky Blizzard, congratulations. Holy cow. You just won a figure. Smoky Blizzard, congratulations. That's awesome. And everyone, I'll reach out to you guys on Instagram, and or I'll figure out how to get a hold of you via YouTube, everyone. So congratulations. That's awesome, Smokey. Right on. Let me take Smokey's name out of here. All right, here we go for the third winner of the giveaway. Let's see who wins the third figure. All right, last but not least, we got for the winner. No fucking way. TroyWarsHere.
No way, dude.
I swear it's not rigged, everyone.
Rigged it. You rigged it, guys. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, Troy.
Thank you. Hey.
Do you have all these or no?
I don't have the which one is that Andor one? The snow one?
The Range Trooper?
Yeah, the Range Trooper.
Dude, hell yeah, right on. Well, we'll coordinate. We'll figure it all out, and we'll get you a figgy, my man. So,
yeah, no rush, brother. Appreciate it.
Congrats to Troy. Stone rigged.
I'm sorry.
Perfect win by Troy.
Oh, Hellrunner's back.
Hellrunner is back. Hellrunner, you won the first spot on the giveaway, so you'll be able to pick one of these figures here: Kiadi, Range Trooper, or Jedha Patrol Trooper. Congrats, Hellrunner and Troy. We got two of the people that won here in the chat. That is so freaking cool. Yep, exactly.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Hellrunner, I felt a disturbance in the force. I woke up from my slumber.
That's awesome.
Eternal Mother, that's awesome. I was hoping Troy would win. Yes, absolutely. That's so awesome. You were getting rooted for, Troy.
Right. Everybody's forced back.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah, dude.
I'll run this luckiest week ever.
Dude, straight up, Hellrunner. I heard you won your first Hot Toys. That's so freaking cool. Congratulations, Hellrunner. That is amazing. Great giveaway, Stone said. 3 sick figgies. Thank you, Stone. Appreciate that. We got Big Fury. You just summoned Zach from Black Series Cantina now with the with the fist bumps. Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Everyone, I'll contact you privately via YouTube or via Instagram so that we can coordinate and get you those figgies.
Let's go.
Dude, Troy, I didn't expect us to blast through everything so fast. We're only at an hour and 14 minutes, but we've gone through everything, man. We went through all of the news. We went through some of the import talk. You know, Black Series got increased to, I'll just show it one more time here. Got it increased to 31. Oh, it's not even sharing. Never mind. It got increased to $31.99. So imports can be a viable option now. Depending on which one you pick, you can get one for about $50. And if you don't have any imports, definitely go and check some out on Amiyami or Nin or Hobby Genki. Those are some sites that you can find imports on. So, Troy, what's your favorite site to grab imports from?
Lately, it's been Amiyami for sure.
Amiyami, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big Bad has them a lot too. I know the tariff thing's going on right now, but when it's over, it should be good to go back on there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you can still get good stuff on Big Bad. You just pay a little bit more because they have to import it and all that stuff. So, And Stone Mando asks, Tales of the Underworld. Did either of you guys watch? Stone, we haven't yet. I know.
We're slacking.
We are slacking, dude. But I've heard that the Cad Bane arc, like people like it. I've heard they don't like it. The Saj arc, I've heard people like it. I heard they don't like it. So mixed reviews. I heard it's better than Tales of the Empire. Maybe not as good as Tales of the Jedi or as good. So That's cool. I love Tales of the Jedi. I wish those episodes were longer than 15 to 20 minutes. So
yeah, I heard everybody saying they wish they were longer.
Yeah. Did you check out Tales of the Jedi?
No.
Okay. Those are great. The Dooku arc specifically is phenomenal.
Who arc you guys were talking about before?
Yeah, that's right. We were talking about it. I forgot about that. Hal Runner is my spirit brother. That's hella cool. Hell yeah, Doug.
Awesome. What kind of dog did you give him? What kind of puppy is it?
I think it's a husky.
It's a husky? Nice.
I think it's a husky. Yeah. Ventress and Bane are peak characters. Absolutely. Heck yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, dude, do you think that Attack of the Clones, I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, is going to come out for the 25th anniversary in theaters?
I hope so. I'm praying it does.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. I mean, they just made a killing with Revenge of the Sith, 42 million or whatever the hell it was.
Exactly. And
So
it probably wouldn't do that record amount, but it would still, I mean, maybe half that, maybe a little less than half even.
Yeah, even if they get in the 20s, it's worth it.
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully they do, man. Looks like Hal Runner got a Siberian Husky mix puppy.
Ooh, very cool.
And his name is Bear. Oh, that's it. That's so cute, man.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Well, dude, shoot. Husky puppies are contagious. Love the little fluff balls. They are loud too. They are very vocal dogs. My dog is right here asleep next to me, and she's very quiet. She's a blue fawn pit bull, so she doesn't really bark or anything like that.
Nice.
Great dog. Yeah.
Her name.
But yeah, man, I know we started a little bit later, everyone. So right now it's 8:30 on the West Coast, but it's 11:30 on the East Coast. So we are getting entering the next day territory almost into May 8th. So I think we'll probably keep this a little bit of a shorter stream today. I really appreciate everyone for coming in and hanging out tonight. This has been such a fun stream. I haven't been streaming for the last 2.5 weeks, so it's really good to get back into the flow of everything and start covering and talking Star Wars and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Troy, did you have anything? Do you want to talk about anything before we go, man?
I think I'm good, man. I think you covered it all. You did a great job.
Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. It's so fun to do this stuff and to be part of this community. I'm so grateful. I get so much out of it, and I've met some great guys, like you, Stoned, Hyper, Timbo, Brian, all these people in the chat here. It's really cool. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on the show tonight, Troy, and jumping in right after work. I know you had a long day at work, and you're coming in to stream right away, so you are just the man, dude. Shout out to you.
Yeah, man, you're the man too. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, man, absolutely. It's my pleasure, dude. And Stone says, great stream, guys. Great to see you both. Absolutely, Stoned. Hopefully we'll be able to see you next time soon on the Stoned and Mando show and get together again, Stone. That would be awesome. He says, y'all are two of my favorite people in the community. Y'all are super humble and just chill.
Let's go.
Yes. Appreciate you, Stone. You're the man, dude. We got Unc Fig says, great stream, gents. Take care and may the force be with you all. Absolutely. Everyone shout out to Unc Fig.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, Fig, for coming in and dropping by tonight. It really means a lot. We got Unc Doug. It's great to see you all, my friends. Absolutely, Doug. Thanks for dropping in tonight. Thank you again, everyone. This has been the Hyperspace Hangout episode number 8. Featuring my buddy TroyWarsHere. Everyone go and follow Troy. Subscribe to him on Instagram. Subscribe to him on YouTube. He just made his very first YouTube short, and he's got hopefully more stuff to come, like a room tour, perhaps.
Yeah. Don't look.
Yeah, exactly. Don't look. So, Hal Runner, thanks, guys. Stoned, have a good night, everyone. Eternal Mother, you all are always great. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So with that being said, we'll play one clip to take you out. May the force be with you, and we will see you next time.
Later, everyone.
Bye, everybody. See you next time.